an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Nearly 750,000 privately rented homes in England are failing to meet basic safety standards. These can include problems with damp, electrical wiring or heating, or in the worst cases, homes declared too dangerous to live in. So who are the landlords profiting from the unfortunate tenants? Our special correspondent, Richard Bilton, reports from Blackpool.
What are you doing?
Imagine facing the winter in a freezing house with a dodgy boiler and a 7-month-old baby.
No kid should be like growing up in an environment where it's cold and it's damp. It's unhealthy, do you know what I mean? And if it's unhealthy, it's going to be unhealthy for him, and I can't risk losing him.
Yeah, I think we have problems with the gas boiler, don't we? Yeah. It was
Council
installed.
inspectors say the family shouldn't be in here.
We've got no certification for it, and there's also issues with the electrics, and we're waiting for an electrical
This property
certificate for
is
the property.
dangerous.
This is where you sleep, Mark, is it? Yeah, all three of you.
This is also a fire risk here, because if there was a fire to occur in this building, it could travel straight up through that space. This top step here.
The landlord was told it was too dangerous to rent out, but he ignored the order and moved a family in.
We've served an enforcement notice prohibiting use because of the imminent risk to the health and safety of the family and their welfare.
But there's still people here.
Absolutely, and that causes us great concern, and we are taking action against the landlord, who's an absentee landlord, and we are struggling to find his whereabouts.
Well, this is the landlord, Casey Harwood. He's already been convicted for housing people in dangerous properties, and I want to track him down.
There it is, on the right, Central Property Management.
First stop was the lettings agency that collected the rent on the dangerous building. They didn't want to be interviewed, but said they didn't know an order was in place preventing occupation, and they've offered the tenants other places.
Some of the issues maybe this rain.
They insist they no longer work for Casey Harwood. He has other places in the town with other agents.
Is there damp anywhere else in the property?
There's this one, not dangerous but assessed as damp.
What do you think about that landlord?
It's just in it for the money, that's it.
The agent who collects the rent for this property knows Casey Harwood.
Casey Harwood does not have a great reputation, and I've been to properties that...
That's correct. A lot of his properties are substandard. Yes.
And he's put people into places that have been declared as dangerous.
Well, that's nothing to do with me.
No, but you're dealing with him.
I'm dealing with him, yes, but I make sure the properties are up to a certain standard.
The council says Mr Harwood has 13 properties across Blackpool and believe he has others in other towns, but he doesn't live here. From social media, it's clear he lives in London and has a second home by a marina in Lincolnshire. The man who rents out dangerous or substandard properties boasts he's a millionaire. We tracked him down to North London. We saw him as he jumped into a taxi.
Mr. Harwood, can I ask you a quick question, please, sir? Sir, can I ask you a question? I want to talk about those properties in Blackpool. Why did you put somebody in there? That was a dangerous place. Nobody was supposed to live there. Blackpool Council want to word with you. They want to prosecute you. Have you got a message for them, sir? Why won't you talk? You're happy to take the money. Mr. Harwood?
He never said a word. We've passed his address to Blackpool Council, who say they'll prosecute. The Dyson family have been moved out of Mr Harwood's dangerous property. Richard Bilton, BBC News.
I've been getting away with it all my